My name is Maria. I am 35 years old. I live in a small village. Life here is quiet, and most days are long. I wake before the sun, light the fire, and start my work. I make coffee, cook breakfast, clean the house, and care for the animals. My hands are rough. My back aches, but I keep going. My husband, Luis, has always been proud and distant. He never notices my work. He never thanks me. Sometimes his words are worse than the long hours of labor. I try to stay quiet. I tell myself that love can fix everything, even him. One afternoon, the tension between us grew too much. "Maria," he said, his voice sharp. "Why is the house still not perfect? The yard is messy. The bread is not ready yet." "I have been working since before sunrise, Luis," I replied, trying to keep calm. "I washed the clothes, fed the animals, prepared breakfast, and still you complain." He frowned. "I deserve more than this. I work hard too. I should not have to see this every day." "You never notice anything I do," I said, my voice rising. "You never ask me how I am. You only count what is missing." He slammed his hand on the table. "I need a life with more light. I cannot stay here. This house, this village, it is too small for me." I felt my heart break, but I stayed silent. I had learned that crying would not stop him. A few days later, he left. He packed a small bag and walked out without looking back. I did not beg. I did not cry. I simply gave him a small lunch and said, "May God go with you." The house felt empty and quiet. For a moment, I thought I could not survive, but I had no choice. Life went on. Months turned into years. The seasons changed, and my house slowly came alive again. I woke each morning before the sun, milked the cows, fed the chickens, and tended my small orchard. I baked bread and sold it at the village market. Every coin I earned went into a jar hidden in rice. Some days were hard. Some days I wanted to give up. But slowly, the house became warm again. I painted the walls, fixed the floor, and made curtains from old cloth. The orchard grew fruit. The chickens multiplied. The village began to notice me. Women asked for advice. Men nodded when I passed. Children ran to greet me or ask for bread. I did not seek praise. I only worked honestly. One morning, a man came to my door. He was thin and tired. His clothes were worn and dirty. His beard had grown long, and his hair fell into his eyes. His voice was low and rough. He asked for water and work. Something about him felt familiar. I studied his hands, his quiet movements, the way he looked at the house. But I said nothing. I nodded and said, "Yes, you may work here." He worked hard every day. He repaired fences, fixed the roof, carried wood. I left him a cup of coffee on the porch each morning. He thanked me only with his eyes. I began to notice small habits and gestures that reminded me of someone I once loved. Yet I waited silently, unsure. Slowly, he told me his story. He had been proud once. He had everything, but he lost it all. He said he had left someone he loved and treated her badly. He said he had no one left. Every word cut deep. My heart tightened, but I kept working. Weeks passed. One day, while he worked, he paused and looked around. He touched the walls, the floor, the small garden. He said softly, "This place, it feels familiar. I think I have been here before." My heart beat fast. Could it be him? I said nothing. I continued my work, careful not to show my thoughts. Later, I invited him to eat lunch. The bread was warm. The soup smelled good. He looked around and saw an old photograph on the wall. A young woman, her face soft, her eyes the same as mine. He stared for a long moment. His hands shook. His voice trembled. It cannot be. Is it really you?" "Yes," I said calmly. "I am the woman you left." He sank onto a chair. His head hung low. I do not deserve forgiveness," he said. "I do not even deserve to see you." I placed my hand on his shoulder. Forgiveness is not for those who deserve it. It is for those who need it. He looked up slowly. Tears ran down his face. I let him cry. No words could heal the past. Only time could. After that day, he stayed and worked with respect. He helped with the house and farm. He listened to my advice. He laughed softly at small things. He learned humility. I watched him quietly. I did not forget the past, but I forgave to free myself. Seasons passed. The orchard bore fruit each year. The chickens grew and multiplied. The house felt alive. Luis, he was gone forever, but the man who returned learned patience and respect. Sometimes we faced small disagreements. A fence broke. A basket of eggs fell, but we solved it together quietly. Life was not perfect, but it was real. I understood at last. Life is not about who hurts you or who leaves. It is about who stays, works quietly, and learns. Love is not about what you receive. Love is about what remains when everything else is gone.